Hello and welcome to Moto Basics channel. My name is Elzar, and as a non-professional motorcycle enthusiast, I have committed to give time on researching and sharing in this channel the basics of safe riding, traffic rules, periodic maintenance, and motorcycle care. Hello, friends. Have a nice day. And how are you today, by the way? I'm so excited of this first episode of Moto Basics because today we will be talking of the basic among the basic things of our motorcycle. Yes, you heard it right. So we will be talking the basic things before we operate our vehicle. And these are the important labels. The labels that we usually deny. And of course, I'm as well guilty of that. The first time I got my motorcycle a month ago, immediately I jumped in and started driving without reading first the information that the important labels are providing us for a safe riding. Reading and understanding all of the labels in our vehicle is so important because it contains important information for our safety and, of course, for the proper operation of our motorcycle. Therefore, we should never remove these labels from our vehicle. Instead, if these labels become difficult to read or comes off, we could request from our dealer. Like in my case, I'm using Yamaha Aerox. I could go to Yamaha or to my dealer and ask for a replacement, for an available replacement of these important labels. And now, what are these labels? Modeling an Aerox S. Where are these important labels are located? And what are these? There are three important labels for Aerox S. Number one, we have the load limit label, which is located near the cover of our gasoline tank. And we have another two labels located inside our compartment, and these are the standard pressure of our tires and as well as the vehicle emission control information. As indicated in one of the important labels, the load limit for the front box or the front storage compartment, this is where our auxiliary DC jack is located, is 0.2 kilograms, while the set box or the rear storage compartment has a maximum load limit of 3 kilograms. Another important label that could be found in our vehicle model, which is an Aerox S, is the tire pressure. So for the front tire, this is both for one or two passengers. In terms of the pounds per square inch unit is 29 psi. PSI, by the way, is the common unit of pressure used in many different pressure measuring applications, while in its kilopascal equivalent is 200. The kilopascal is a unit as well of pressure, but I think this is more accurate because it has an assumption of a pressure exerted by a 10 gram of mass on resting on a 1 centimeter 2 area. While for the rear tire, the standard is 33 psi, both for single or double passengers, and its equivalent for kilopascal is 225. Yes, I know that each of us has its own preference in terms of the tire pressure, but still, for safety reason, it is still advisable to follow what is prescribed on the important labels of our motorcycle. And another important label that we have is the vehicle emission control information. Yes, it contains a lot of scientific values, maybe, and I think this is more designed for DNR compliance. However, we could coin some important values from this label, like the idle speed in neutral of our motorcycle, which is 1600 RPM with a plus minus of 100 RPM of tolerance. And another, I think, important information here is the type of fuel, which is unleaded. Then another thing which I am interested much is the lubricant type, which is an SAE 10W-40, and the spark plug gap, which is zero point 0.8 or zero point 0.9 mm. Now, the spark plug gap, by the way, is where the spark plug sparks discharge is designed to take place. In other words, it is the area between the center of the spark plug and the ground electrode. It sounds very scientific, but I think it is an advantage for us to know all of these basic values that we need to properly care our motorcycle. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you again in the next episode of Moto Basics, where we are going to continue to explore and learn on safe driving, traffic rules, periodic maintenance, and motorcycle gear. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And of course, I am expecting your comments below. Thank you.